Good morning, everybody. I want to welcome you here to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show. This is a show that is dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So we're back here on day number 26, I believe. Yep, 26 of my 31 favorite rock albums from 1982. And this is album number 6, Creatures of the Night from Kiss. Yes, this is the beginning kind of the jump up now. So those first 5 albums we did this week, I think there was 5. Yeah, 5 albums. They were all, could have went anyway. Maybe this one is just a little bit better than them. I'm not sure. At this current time, I think it's a stronger album than any of the other 5. But again, and you come back next week, it could be at the bottom of the stack, right? So the thing I liked about this album is it's kind of a bit of a return to form for Kiss. And, you know, they'd been out of it a bit for a couple of years with their Dynasty, Unmasked, The Elder, seeming to be floundering and not really knowing what direction they were going in, having people come and go from the band. This is the last album, actually, that Ace Frehley was on up until this point. Then he left the band. Actually, he's not even on this album, just his face. A real solid return to form. This could potentially be their heaviest album, at least for the studio albums. Much better recording sound, but there's so many different people on this album, it's hard to know what's real and what isn't. And, you know, and this is actually the final album on which they did their makeup from the original band. I mean, you do have Eric Carr in here doing his first kind of notable face thing going on here. I think he was also on The Elder too. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure Peter was on the Unmasked album before that, but never played on it. And then Ace is on this and didn't play on it as well. Yeah, just a real solid album. 9 tracks in total. Some of the best songs by Kiss, I think, come off this album. And a lot of people I've heard rate this as being their favorite Kiss album. I'm not going to argue with it. It's not my favorite, or even close to it, but it's still a solid album. Starts out with that Creatures of the Night, which I think the title track is really solid. Saint and Sinner, Keep Me Coming, Rock and Roll Hell. These are all strong tracks. I Love It Loud, of course, is the big track on the album that people know from radio play. I loved it a lot when I first heard it. Not so much anymore. It's kind of worn on me. And you've got War Machine on here, which I think is a very underrated Kiss song. Very strong. So overall, I think this album is just, at this point in my history, is just a stronger album. I'm going to try over this way. I turned the lamp on over there this morning instead of the lights above us, and I'm getting a bit of a glare, but there you go. I don't want to cover up Paul's mouth here, so we'll hold it this way. Anyways, a strong album, maybe the best of the ones we've done so far this week, and that's why I put it in this position at number 6. Getting close to the top 5 now. We're getting down to the end, and the stronger albums are going to rise to the top. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please hit the like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And if you got any comment about Kiss's Creatures of the Night or anything I've said up till this point, you can do that in the comment section below. We will be back tomorrow for another episode of my 31 favorite rock albums from the year 1982. The series we're running for October. So I hope to see you then. Take care and have yourself a good day. Goodbye.